Morning, everyone. Good morning. You do know that Z Technology has very high expectations when they call a preacher and give him 3 minutes with a mic. that is really a difficult job. But this morning, just to acknowledge each person in the audience and those invited guests and media, my colleagues that I see right across the room, I want to bid you a very good morning. This morning, I have been asked to give a testimonial. I've been working with RenWeb for a number of years across 2 different schools. Many years ago, while I was at Ardennes High School, we were introduced to RenWeb. Now, if I remember correctly, Campion was one of the few schools that was using RenWeb at the time. Mr. Radley Reed, not you, Grace, was the principal at the time. And we were a little skeptical, but we listened to Mr. Reed and he told us some of the good things of RenWeb. To make it a little short, we, at the time at Ardennes, decided to incorporate RenWeb into our school management system. And having worked with that and moving on to another school, I decided that before I even got to that school, I introduced them to RenWeb. And here's what happened. The persons there were a little apprehensive about RenWeb, not so sure about it. You know, they were talking about the cost of RenWeb and so on. And lo and behold, a few weeks before assuming leadership for the school, there was the attack where the data of so many schools were stolen. And there was a ransomware demand. And the school did not back up the data, and so all data was lost. And to this day, we have been unable to retrieve so many things, right? And so right away, they decided, let's go RenWeb. And years later, we have really not been sorry for that. When COVID struck in March of 2020, it was really seamless to move to the LMS. And when Google Classroom became a thing, to integrate RenWeb into the Google Classroom was also quite easy. And so we found that RenWeb was really something that we could invest in and utilize to its fullest. If I told you that we were using all of the features of RenWeb to its fullest, I would be telling a lie, right? Because we're not. But at the same time, I want to just stand to say that what we have been using and the kind of support that we have received over the years have been nothing short of excellent. Paul, who just spoke, will tell you that I call him all times of day, all times of the weekend if I ever get stuck on anything. Because one of the things I learned as an administrator, that if you want RenWeb to work in your school, you have to be involved in it integrally. You have to know it. So when persons come to you and tell you that it can't be done, you can tell them, no, it can be done because this is how you can do it, right? And so on. And so I really want to congratulate Z Technology and really congratulate the staff and how it is they have allowed us as institutions to really utilize this platform. I am really not worried as it relates to the protection of our data anymore, because I feel that our data is safe. Do we try to utilize other means of data protection? Sure. But still, we are depending on RenWeb, who tells us that Knox technology that backs up their data is one of the best in the world and all of that. And so we are depending on them to fulfill on that promise. And so I want to just say congratulations. At the Pembroke High School, we are satisfied with what it is we have received and are receiving. And I am testament to the fact that school management software such as RenWeb can really be used in your school to make things so much easier if we learn it, if we utilize it, and we use it to the best of our ability. So Have a good rest of the morning, everyone. The Lord's peace be with you all. And congratulations again, Renweb. We expect you to continue doing well.